Hello everybody! Now, stop what you're doing. If you're watching this video, and I'm going to plug it today, I've decided I'm going to plug it, leave me a like, leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel, guys. Come on. It really helps me. It turns out most of my audience is not subscribed to the channel. And yeah, there you go. I don't normally plug it, but I plugged it today. There you go. Anyway, on with the show. This is Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke. Last time you were with us, we beat the Steel Gym. And now we're going to carry on our little journey. We went and Barry took us to go and see the professor and some other dudes, and so we could talk about the Team Galactic nonsense, what they're up to. There's been some explosions. We have to go and check out what's going on at the various lakes around the place. Here's our team. It's the same team we had for the gym, pretty much, apart from Porygon Z is out and Marvin the Giraffe Rig is back in. So we head over to Lake Valor to see just what the hell's going on. There's big explosions. We're not really sure, but something untoward is going on, and we're sure going to find out what it is. Anyway, this Grunt decided that they want to have a little fight with us, so we had a little fight with the Grunt. Hey, why not? In the end, it wasn't too difficult, to be perfectly honest with you. We managed to boost up Turtwig, the Dragonair, a little bit with a couple of Dragon Dances. Then we nailed one Aqua Jet, finished it off with an Outrage. No big problems. Houndoom was taken care of, and everyone lived happily ever after. Well, mostly they lived happily ever after, but you'll see about that in just a few minutes' time. So, we beat this Grunt with the Houndoom, and we headed inside the cave to take on Commander Saturn. Obviously, this is like a mini boss battle, and there's a couple of these that you've got to deal with before you get to the next gym. There's both commanders, and there's one right at the end, which is super hard. But anyway, we took on Commander Saturn. He sent out Alakazam. We had Big Aaron first up. Aaron wasn't phased by Alakazam. We got nailed with a focus miss, but we managed to land a crunch, so it wasn't so bad. And that took out Alakazam one shot, because we are strong and Alakazam is not. After Alakazam went down, he sent out the Rhydon. We switched into Sarge, took an Earthquake pretty comfortably, and we managed to nail the Rhydon with a single Energy Ball. There really was never going to be any other outcome there, right? Like, I mean, Rhydon's not taking an Energy Ball from anybody, let alone from Sarge. Then we switched into Pokemon on the Toxicroak, took the Fake Out, it missed the Cross Chop, and we landed the Earth Power, and Pokemon continues to go strong. He is genuinely such a strong Pokemon Gastrodon. If this had Storm Drain, it'd be even better, but hey, whatever. We then got into some trouble here against the Octillery. I made a couple of bad moves, a couple of bad switches, but I had a plan. I realised how to get myself out of it. All I need to do is pivot into Marvin. Marvin was going to take a Flamethrower from Octillery, or so I thought. It would have taken a Flamethrower, but I got crit and we lost Marvin, which absolutely sucks. I'm really sorry, Marvin. We got the free switch into Aaron and we took out the Octillery. But yeah, that absolutely sucked. I was really annoyed about that, but yeah, I mean, what can we do? I'm sorry, Marv. Rest well, you big giraffe. Anywho, we took out the Bronzong without any issues at all, and we managed to move on from the Saturn fight, but not unscathed. Anyway, what can we do? Yeah. It's kind of annoying still, but yeah. We chatted a bit more to Saturn, and then we left. We left, and we went to go and train up some more, because I decided, you know what? Screw this. I'm not having anyone else die. We're going to get strong. So we evolved Turtwig. Even though our level cap is 56, and I'm kind of fine, I decided we could carry Dragonite around as backup with us. We went to Lake Verity. We chatted to the professor some more. He mostly chats rubbish, but you know, we took on the double battle without too much issue. Dustox and Beautifly and Beedrill and Butterfree combo in the double battle is kind of cool, but just ultimately it's not really that strong, and we dealt with it without any issues really. Finishing off the Beedrill with a decent combo between Aaron and Hammer. Like I say, it was all pretty decent stuff, to be honest with you. And then it was time to take on the last commander of the episode, Commander Mars, the famous Commander Mars, and its stupid Purugly, like, you know, the Purugly of death from like is it the third episode we had? Yeah, that thing's a stone cold killer. But yeah, we weren't so bad. Joy Scarf Porygon putting in the work against Crobat, nailing the Psychic, no problems there whatsoever. After the Crobat went down, Mars sends in his Yanmega. It protects a couple of times to get some speed boost, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I decided to stay in. Bug Buzz hits the Porygon. but it doesn't do enough to take it out. We land a Psychic, which does so much damage. I mean, Porygon's special attack is huge, but even I was surprised at how much damage this did. Obviously, I knew we couldn't take another Bug Buzz, so I switched into Turtwig. Turtwig took it and extreme speeded that thing, and it was out of here. And then he went into his own Bronzong, which we nailed with a Flamethrower. That was gone. That was no problem either. And we were looking good. Yeah, we were looking pretty good still. You know, pretty happy with that all round. He went into his Kangaskhan. We nailed the Kangaskhan with a Brick Break from Aaron after a decent couple of little switches again. Switching on Fake Outs is normally pretty safe. We kind of fine with this Purugly. Like I said, this thing sucks. I hate this Purugly. We actually risked a crit there, but managed to get away with it and took it out. And yeah, pretty much happy days, guys. Happy days. What can I say? Mars was down. We could progress our journey, and it was time to head north along the icy roads. Which, I hate these things, man. They're so annoying. They're literally the most annoying routes in the whole game. But we got a chance to get a new friend. So we went into the grass here, and we managed to find this Sneasel. We caught the Sneasel without too much difficulty. And, well, we named him Jimothy. So thanks for the nicknames, Jimothy. The Sneasel will I'm sure, join up with the party at some point. Anyway, then I didn't want to find any more trainers because we had a couple of close calls. So, I went into Spy Mode. Stealth Mode. But yeah, anyway, then we found this person with an Altaria who we couldn't avoid, so we had to fight it. We nailed it with the cross poison, and it didn't survive that, shockingly. It got absolutely wrecked by the cross poison, and we carried on our journey. Ace Trainer Olivia was down. After we talked to her, we had to go and chat to stupid Barry. He gassed at us about stuff that we don't care about, and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, we had to go and get Rock Climb, and we can't use Rock Climb until we've beaten the gym. So we arrive in Snowpoint City, where the gym is, go to the gym, and get told there's no one there. So that's, once again, with another gym leader, you have to go and do some stupid side quest thing before you can fight them. Only this one is notoriously hard. It's not notoriously hard, like, I don't think there's any way I would ever lose this battle, right? Like this battle coming up in a second. But there is a very, 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 very good chance that you lose a Pokemon or two on it because it's a double battle and it is genuinely tough, right? It is genuinely tough. So, yeah, we headed up here north to Snowpoint Temple where the gym leader is, I don't know, she's hanging out doing something. I'm not really sure. Maybe like playing with Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing because we haven't got there yet. But there are these two people guarding the temple, right? It's a double battle. They've got all the Johto starters. In fact, they have a whole team of Johto Pokemon, I think. But it was, yeah, it's tough. So it leads off with Heracross and Blissey. I went with Drapion and Magmar. So turn one, I figured we would outspeed the Heracross and take it out with a Flamethrower, and I went for a Sword Stance. I figured this was like the safest possible play, because Blissey can't really do anything, right? Like I was fairly confident Blissey couldn't do anything, so I considered cross-poisoning the Blissey, but I thought, no, do you know what? Let's get the Sword Stance up. Let's make sure we're dealing damage to whatever comes in next. So, Heracross went down. We took some XP. We used the Sword Stance. Blissey went for a Light Screen, but that's actually okay because we've got Brick Break. And, yeah, Blissey, as we know, is famously bad special defense. I figured we're going to take a Fire move or something here, but Aaron's quite bulky. So, I decided what we could probably do is just double the Blissey. Make sure we take it down before it does anything else. And just ignore Typhlosion and see what it's going to go for. Ultimately, we can switch it on if we need to. And as it happened, it protected. So that was a really, really nice move. Flamethrower does nothing through the Light Screen and Blissey's huge special bulk. But then we nail it with the Brick Break, get rid of that Light Screen. And we're looking really, really good at this stage. So, yeah, here we go. Next up, after the Blissey, they send in Feraligatr. In this game, Feraligatr has Intimidate, so it was a bit more risky than normal. I wasn't really sure how to go about this because I didn't want to take like a double into either of these Pokemon. I figured a double into either of them would be really, really bad. So I tried to work out what they might target the Magmar with. Is there a safe switch that I could go for? I thought about Sarge for a while. Then I thought about a double switch for a while. Then I wasn't really sure. I was checking move powers, whether or not I'm going to KO a Typhlosion with one shot. Because I figured a water move's coming into Magmar, right? Like, that's almost certain. So I switched into Sarge, and I went for the Cross Poison into Typhlosion. Landed the Cross Poison, and it did enough, just. We got a crit. I don't know if that would have done enough otherwise. I really, truly don't know. But it didn't matter. The Feraligatr Did go for the attack, went for the Aqua Tail, straight into Sarge. We've got decent bulk and it's not very effective, so that's a really nice move. That meant there were 2 Pokemon left on one side and 1 Pokemon left on the other. It was this Tyranitar. Now, once again, we are in a position where we are at -1 attack, right? -1 attack, but we've got Brick Break, so surely that's enough to KO Tyranitar, right? We landed the Brick Break and it went down, 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 just enough. We do take out the Tyranitar. Aaron levels up. That doesn't really matter. Got to be careful of that level cap, mind you. Sarge lands the Energy Ball. Is that enough to KO Feraligatr? Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Nailed the Feraligatr, which means it's just down to his last Pokemon, which was the Meganium. And yeah, that was no problem for us at this stage, right? We just went for a Psychic and went for a Cross Poison, and that thing went down, down, down. And we were done. And I decided after all that excitement, this was the best place to leave the episode today. So, yeah. Breathe. Allow yourselves to breathe. Anyway, I've got some more things coming up this week. We've got the stream highlights, which will go out today or tomorrow. A gym battle that I did against my good friend Wolf. We'll have another episode of Renegade Platinum. And the Kanto Classic starts this week as well. So I hope you're all really looking forward to that stuff. I'll probably be streaming on Twitch once or twice again this week. Thank you to everyone who's been coming out to watch those. And yeah, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Comment on the videos. All of that nice stuff. Because it makes a difference. So thanks, guys. I will see you all soon. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye-bye.